It's week 2 of the National Football League. And we'll get a look here at wideout A.J. Brown. He had a standout game 1 week ago with 3 touchdown catches. It's the Eagles and the Vikings on Monday Night Prime Time.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Tonight we wrap up an intriguing week 2. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. Fielded right around the 8. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. It'll be Sanders. These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of carries, 83 yards.
That's a good start to the season. They got the win, and they were able to establish a good running game. Nothing that just blew people away, but a nice solid base to get things started, and they expect that to get tuned up and get better as the season moves on.
From the 25 on second down. Hurts, open man, that's Devontae Smith. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
First carry for Kenneth Gainwell. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Our game here, the Vikings and Eagles, the second of 2 on this Monday night. The Titans and Bills kicked off a little over an hour ago up in Buffalo. And this, our only Monday night doubleheader of the season, but rumor is might have a few more for 2023. On second and 9, Hurts. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Now, Charles, will look now at their class from this past draft, and certainly for them it began in the trenches. They brought in a guy who was a favorite prospect of many teams, and certainly they're hoping that he's going to have a big impact right away.
And going with a lineman isn't always the most exciting pick for a fan base, but we also know that this is the type of pick that solidifies that position and lets the team worry about patching holes in other areas and getting exciting with other players.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. This is Smith to the ground. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 30. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Hurts. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground.
Now that's a heck of a moment for your first sack of the game, because if this long drive ends without a touchdown because of that sack, we're going to look back and say that might be one of the biggest plays of this contest.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Vikings offense coming out for the first time, and in his 5th season leading this crew, coming off his 3rd career Pro Bowl nod, Kirk Cousins. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. The numbers a week ago for Cook. 16 carries, 64 yards.
Not a horrendous week last week running the ball, but definitely room for improvement for their numbers. No doubt they made some slight adjustments to how they're going to call plays this week in hopes they can kick those numbers up a notch.
This one into the hands of Thielen. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Cousins gives way to Cook. He'll get this down to the 38. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Well, this defense for the Eagles, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
Yeah, they held them to well under 200 yards of total offense, and in today's NFL, that's a feat to be proud of, especially with the emphasis on offense and what we're seeing each and every week, that great creativity and usual productivity.
Cousins setting up the screen for Cook. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And I know that one didn't work out the way they thought, but I don't think it was a bad time to call this play. You're thinking on 3rd down, you might possibly see some pressure. You might see a blitz. So they tried to set up the screen, but that one was well read, and they stopped them for no gain.
So matching field goals on our opening 2 drives.
Yeah, it feels like 2 boxers feeling each other out here in the early going of the game, right? Exchanging some jabs, but none of the heavy stuff just yet.
Each team with a possession, each team with a field goal as the kick is away. Takes it at the 7. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, Cousins. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. Now Cousins. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. The sack there by Brandon Graham coming in and bringing him down to the ground. 3-3, a tight one after 1 on EA Sports. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now Cousins. incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defensive credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Cousins to throw it.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. Touchdown, Vikings.
Justin Jefferson.
His first touch. The new campaign.
And the Vikings have taken the lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 10-3. A drive there of just 4 plays.
And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards for number 11. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Looking for A.J. Brown again, and he's got it again.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
The Eagles at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they were able to get that road victory in the opener. And now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready.
Throwing is Hurts.
But it's caught on the right side at Smith. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Here's Hurts to throw. Fires the quick slant. A.J. Brown's got it. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
In a draft day stunner, A.J. Brown was shipped from Tennessee to Philadelphia. He'd appeared to be the long-awaited answer for Tennessee at receiver, and now he can be that same long-awaited answer in Philadelphia. 2,000-yard seasons and 24 touchdowns in his first 3 years in the league. He gives Philly the type of wide receiver 1 the team hasn't had in almost a decade.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun. Just a... there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. He'll drop to throw. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this belongs to the Vikings.
This drive didn't end well, but if they can keep stringing these together, they'll like what they're doing. That was an 8-play drive before it ended in a fumble. So the takeaway's got to be doing what we want to do and doing it well. Just got to take care of the ball at the end.
And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. On 2nd down, Cook. And a short pickup here as they're going to cross the 10 to the 11-yard line. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down. Third down, Dalvin Cook. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. They run the counter with Cook. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll try to throw now. Cousins. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. That'll give him 8 that time. And now 1 yard to go on third down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On 3rd and 1, here's Cousins.
He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Cousins. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feed down complete. Just a gain of a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2.
Cousins again. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Cousins' throw taken in by Hockenson here.
The Vikings going to signal for their first to their... As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
3rd and long for Cousins.
Middle of the field to Jefferson.
And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right, and this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Hurts. He's got Sanders on the out route. It's caught.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Hurts. And once again, this is Sanders.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be 4th down.
On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
But one thing we certainly know, he likes to take those risks deep downfield during games, coverage or not. The coverage was there on that one. No catch, but he's also fortunate. No turnover either.
Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. Touchdown, Eagles!
Miles Sanders
as the first half is winding down.
And the Eagles have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
From the 29, Cousins.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Taking it about the 1. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26.
Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third.
Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On third down, Cousins. And that is incomplete.
So stop here defensively to start this third quarter. Just what's needed in a tie ball game.
Yeah, good chance to build back some momentum on the defensive side of the ball. In fact, what they've done is give their offense a nice push in the back as they get ready to take the field.
Scott to return it. The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return.
And the Eagles will have it, taking over first and 10. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half.
Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up.
Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw here. This will be caught by Brown. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
Brings up third and go.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Right back to Sanders on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll look to throw. And he fires one incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Got him in. It's Brown. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
On the sneak, it's Hurts.
And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
On second down and 4. Hurts over the middle to Smith. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Up the middle they go with Sanders. Zadarius Smith able to get him down. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down.
Daniil Hunter able to drop in that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long.
Left side here to Sanders.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. And out now come the Vikings. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long.
Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. And here's Ryan Wright now,
as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
Oh, the return is Scott.
And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw.
Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Quez Watkins.
74 yards. As his guys have now moved out in front. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes it a 17-10 score. And the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt.
From the 6. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Minnesota's offense takes over possession.
They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They start the drive with Cook. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
51 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now Cousins. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. Cousins now to throw on first down. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Meanwhile, Cousins' throw pulled in by Jefferson. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. On play action, Cousins. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground. The offense on third down tonight, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 7. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game. So another long try for 3 and another kick that comes up lacking.
Yeah, this isn't going to do any wonders for his field goal percentage, but you have to figure as a head coach that when you send a guy out there to try and kick from that distance, it's a 50-50 proposition at best.
Now on first down, Sanders not finding a whole lot as he'll get forward for about 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing is Hurts. And that's incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. They took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
They'll look to throw here. This is Smith with a grab. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 24 yards. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. They'll run with Sanders up the middle, and he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll set up a throw. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And here he'll get it down to the 7. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. Flushed out right. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And will they call it a touchback? No, it's out at the 1-yard line. They were inches there from blowing a golden scoring opportunity. On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Jalen Hurts, his 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Eagles are on their way to a 2-0 start. Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send down the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
To the right side and complete to Jefferson. Coming up on 2nd and 7.
Cousins. Setting up the screen for Cook. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. To the air again, it's Cousins.
Throw caught there by Osborne. And he will have a Vikings first down, as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches.
Here's Cousins. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Good yardage on the completion there, and when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Cousins now. And this is Cook with the grab. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Throwing is Cousins. Toward the sideline, it's complete. An athletic grab, but still well short of the first. Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down.
He'll fire it deep for Rager.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? Advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down, what are they, about 95% chance?
Oh, yeah, I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
And knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free.
Hurts. Quick slant to Brown.
And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
Now, this offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10.
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
2nd down, back to Sanders.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Fires the quick slant. A.J. Brown's got it.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 32-yard line. The Eagles in the victory formation as they take a knee. The Eagles in the victory formation as they take a knee. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And it was their defense that really made the statement after